Timeline Cloud is a cloud backup and recovery solution for desktops and laptops, ideally designed to fit the needs of businesses. Timeline Cloud can be configured, deployed, and centrally managed via a cloud-based administrative console that can be accessed from anywhere in the world. It is one of the first cloud backup solutions to provide complete disaster recovery and mobile phone support. This low-cost software is available as a monthly subscription service, requires no hardware purchase, and may be managed with minimal IT resources. The Timeline Cloud client is deployed and installed from the central management console onto computers to be backed up. The backup process uses military-grade AES 256-bit encryption and is sent over a 128-bit SSL secure connection. This demo will give you an overview of the Timeline Cloud Management Console, the Timeline Client software, options for restoring data, and general settings including billing and supported platforms. Getting started is easy. In just 5 minutes, you can start protecting your company. Sign up online and your company's protection level will reach 100% after a few simple steps. After you subscribe and log in to the management console, you are greeted with a simple wizard that will walk you through the process. First, choose from one of 3 deployment methods and deploy to all of your computers in minutes. After a single click from the client side, the admin approves and assigns backup policies, and it is done. Timeline will then begin its backup tasks as defined by the administrator. The agent will start backing up with 0 performance impact. Timeline Cloud's management console allows you to deploy the software, customize individual or group configuration settings, monitor the overall backup health of your business, and view account and user usage. The dashboard is the main page of the management console. Looking at the dashboard, you will see graphs showing information regarding the backups that have occurred. Status boxes indicate when your account will expire, the amount of space being used, number of users on the system, and the amount of data uploaded and downloaded. Graphs to the left of the screen show account bandwidth usage, and graphs and charts to the right show a backup breakdown of your files and folders, sorted according to smart categories based on your selections. Live feed of activities by users on the system is displayed, including information such as backup start and end time, disaster recovery backup start and end time, backup pause and resume, etc. You can click the download button next to any graph to download the charts or export them for sharing. The deployment page is your portal to deploying and installing the client software on your company's computers. From this page, you can deploy anywhere from 1 to thousands of computers with a few clicks. Timeline Cloud offers a variety of deployment options done through the Cloud Management Console. These options include email, manual deployment, and Active Directory. The email deployment allows you to input the email addresses of the client-side computers. The system will then automatically send out a pre-configured link by email that only requires 1 click to have the entire setup complete. Manual deployment generates a pre-configured exe file that can be manually distributed to the desired computers. The final deployment option is for companies with already defined and configured Active Directory. The platform will automatically detect the settings and with 1 click, silently deploy the client to all machines, saving your network administrator a very considerable amount of time. Through the Management Console, you have the option to manage users. Here is where you can see a list of all users on the system, as well as pending users awaiting to be accepted. The admin can accept or reject users from the Pending Users section. Information on each user, including the Windows username, email address, if the user is enlisted in the company Active Directory, and the date the user was accepted onto the system is provided as well. The All Users list shows a list of users currently on the system. You can reactivate, delete, or suspend any user from actively accessing the system or from backing up from his machine. The search function can be used to look up users on the system by name, by the backup policy they are using, or by Active Directory if applicable. Backup policies are data selections and configuration settings that you can create and assign to user computers to govern what the client will back up. As an administrator, you can create and edit backup policies at any time. From these pages, you can select the data selections you want to be included in the backup policies from a set of smart selections. Smart selections are categorized into commonly used file types, such as image files, music files, or financial files. You can also specifically include or exclude files and folders into your backup by simply typing in the path. In a backup policy, the admin can enable or disable user-side options. These include the ability for the user to access advanced restore options, different performance modes, web and mobile access, search options, and so on. The backup frequency section is the section concerned with when your backup is going to run. IntelliCDP is an intelligent, continuous data protection technology. If chosen, data is continuously backed up depending on file types. Timeline Cloud intelligently backs up files such as documents more frequently than large virtual images. The admin can also select a specific backup interval or schedule the backups to run at specific times during the week. The last editable option of a backup policy is bandwidth throttling. Using the slider, the administrator can constrict timeline to upload at a certain speed. You can also specify times of the day for the backup to be throttled. Disaster recovery is a smart selections option. It is the complete backup of your operating system along with all installed programs and settings. Disaster recovery allows you to recover your system back to a recent, perfectly working state with a few clicks. The administrator can also enable the option to create a disaster recovery bootable virtual partition. Once enabled, Timeline Cloud will create a virtual partition on the user's computers that can boot up to a temporary operating system. That system will then automatically connect to the Timeline Cloud and start recovering your disaster recovery backup to return your system to a working state. This includes data in its previous location and fully functional applications configured to your prior settings. This can all be done remotely from the admin side. Timeline Cloud contains a wide variety of powerful reporting features and tools that the administrator can use to monitor the company's backup. The Bandwidth Usage Report provides details regarding the bandwidth the backup is using, including how much has been uploaded and downloaded. User activity reports show each user on the system along with the current state of their backup. The backup breakdown displays capacity and distribution of data types in an informative chart. Individual computer reports are available to provide detailed reports per user on the system. The final reporting option is geolocations. Geolocations intelligently detects the whereabouts of users on the system and displays them on a map of the world. This will help the administrator better understand usage of the system based on the geographical locations of users for worldwide implementation. The Settings section allows you to customize the layout of the Timeline Cloud console. You can upload a company logo and select a color theme to give it a more personalized look. You are also able to edit information such as the Management Console password, login name, email address, and other personal information. The user-side software is the software found on user machines. The user installation is swift and only requires one click of a link. It is represented by an agent in the system tray that will change to indicate your status, such as currently running a backup, warnings, and backup is paused. How much access the user has to the agent is determined by the administrator in the backup policy. Options such as Advanced Restore can be enabled or disabled from the agent. Timeline Explorer is fully integrated with Windows Explorer and provides a user with restore options. Users can move the timeline slider to a specified date and time representing a past backup. Each backup is represented by a tick, which when selected will show all backed up files at that point in time. With Timeline Explorer, users can view files stored in the backup at a specific time frame, drag and drop files to any location, copy files to any location, restore files to its original location or an alternate location, view all versions of a file, and open files. The user can check on the progress of the backup from the agent. The agent can be used to access information regarding the backup, such as bandwidth usage, current file backup status, and so on. This full dashboard option cannot be seen unless enabled by the administrator through the backup policy. Timeline Cloud offers a variety of restore options. Other than the previously mentioned disaster recovery, which is a full system restore, it offers options such as web restore, mobile restore, and user advanced restore. Versions of data are kept so that you can restore a file back from any point in time. The Web Restore portal is a web portal that can be accessed from anywhere around the world. Through web access, the user is given the option to retrieve any backed up file with a few simple clicks. Using their login name and password, users are given an Explorer-like view of their files grouped for easy access. If files are encrypted, the user can enter their personal password to decrypt the file, which is then sent over a secure connection to the computer. Mobile phones have become a large part of our lives, and with the widespread of smartphones, it has become easy to stay connected. Timeline Cloud offers a way to stay connected to your backup wherever you might be, with a variety of smartphone applications that will help you securely retrieve files to your phone and check on the overall status and health of your backup. Whether you are an Apple, Android, or Windows Phone user, we have an application for you. Mobile phone access not only helps you access your backed up data from anywhere, but also helps you share this data through email while you are on the go. Advanced Restore is an option that can be accessed from the Timeline agent on the user's side. It is an overview of all backed up files and gives the ability to select multiple files and folders to restore. Much like the Timeline Explorer, you are given the option to go back in time and restore groups of files and folders from past backups. The Billing Overview is a page designed to simply display and explain any billing information regarding Timeline Cloud. Information is broken down into categories such as transaction ID, payment amount, date of subscription, current plan, and reference number.